Thank you very much. I'm grappling with and trying to understand receiving and giving. There are all kinds of statistics that are batted around about 5% of the population of the world use 98% of the resources.
Here's the thing. That may be an accurate statistic. We would quarrel with it a little bit. But let's accept that it's an accurate statistic. You're really going to like this. If 6% of the population were wanting to receive, like 5% does, then the resources would expand to accommodate 6%. If 10% of them were wanting to receive, like the 5% does, the resources would expand to accommodate 10%. If 100% of the population of your planet wanted to live like the 5% have already decided that they do, the resources of your planet would expand to accommodate 100%.
Great.
So it isn't that the 5% are squandering the resources, it's that they are asking for what they want and are getting it, and the other 95% are belly aching about it and holding themselves not in the receiving mode and therefore not creating it. There's enough resources for everyone to have everything that they want.
So there is really no such thing as greed?
Well, what is greed? How would you define it?
I would define greed as having either more than I really want, or when I am trying to fill myself up with substances that don't give me the inner peace and harmony that I'm truly looking for.
Well, that may be happening, but that does not have anything to do with the first premise that you began with.
No,
in other words, that's a whole other topic. Well, let's go back just for a moment to the idea of greed, and then we'll go to this new place you're taking us. Most people would define greed as taking more than I need or getting more than my fair share. Mm-hmm. And we would say to you, in a universe that has infinite resources, and people quarrel with that, but it is our promise to you that if you have the ability to define it as a desire, this time-space reality in which you are focused has the ability to yield it to you, no exceptions. Mm-hmm. There is no limitation about that. And the only thing that ever holds anyone apart from something that they want is that they are choosing to focus upon the absence of what they want, and therefore they are a vibrational match to the lack of what they want, and therefore that is their reality, or that is their creation, you see. And so there are a lot of people that believe that there is this pile of resources, and it's an interesting thing to watch you with your logic relative to these resources, because here you are on the same planet that you've been on for more years than you have the ability to count.
Right.
And just in the last 400 years, look at the difference in your economy, and it's the same exact planet.
Yes.
Nobody has been trucking in or piping in any resources.
Right.
In other words,
correct.
There are not more resources present today. You are just in a place that you are vibrationally lining up with a utilization of them. And this planet's ability to yield to you, you have not even scratched the surface of it. It is a continually replenishing environment. And you would never be able to get your planet in balance by utilizing more of its resources than it could produce. It just cannot happen. So we would go back to your earlier question and say to you, greed is a non-issue because it is an impossibility. It is not possible for someone to get more than their fair share.
Good. Okay.